I highly recommend the Balkans. My family, my friends, I will tell them how nice it is, unspoiled, especially the Discovery Balkans.
4 countries in a small, accessible area. There's a lot to see here that I had never heard of. Hidden treasures.
We went on wine tastings, we went on city tours, churches, we went on an archaeological tour, we went on a lake cruise. Whatever you like in a tour, you found it in this one.
This Discovery small group tour of the Balkans begins in Bucharest, Romania's beautiful capital city. From here, we visit the stunning Palace Castle. Then it's on to Bulgaria, where we explore Veliko Tarnovo, the city of the Tsars, before staying in the lively capital Sofia. Our journey continues in Plovdiv, Europe's oldest city, and the mountain resort town, Bansko. Next, we visit the Rila Monastery, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and then Macedonia's capital city, Skopje. We stroll through Roman ruins in Stobi on our way to the enchanting lakeside town of Ohrid. Finally, it's on to Albania and our 4th Balkan capital city, Tirana, where we conclude our journey.
We flew into Bucharest, and that seemed like a great place to start.
Wherever you go, you can see lots of palaces, castles, lots of manor houses.
You can feel the contrast between the old town and the communist buildings.
Parliament House, it's the 2nd largest administrative building from the world after the Pentagon.
The outdoor museum in Bucharest was great. We got to see authentic houses, walking through a very peaceful setting.
Palace Castle is very beautiful. It is one sight that you shouldn't fail to see.
It was one of the most beautiful castles I've been to. Everything in there is original.
Veliko Tarnovo is the old capital of Bulgaria from the 13th and 14th century. This is one of the most beautiful places because of its picturesque location.
Next, we visit the capital of Bulgaria, Sofia, to the iconic Alexander Nevsky's Cathedral and the tiny medieval church of Bujana with its 3-dimensional paintings.
Going through Plovdiv, the oldest continuously inhabited city in Europe, was a new experience.
We saw a beautiful Roman theater, very well preserved.
The Rila Monastery was fascinating. It was also very beautiful, both inside and outside.
And then you will come to Macedonia and visit the capital city of Skopje. We start from the top of the fortress, which dates from the 6th century AD.
We did see the Mother Teresa house, and it was peaceful.
The Roman ruins at Stobi, they were so extensive, it's just amazing.
It was massive excavation. It reminded me so much of Pompeii. I just was blown away.
When we were in Ohrid, we had our own private boat, and we enjoyed every moment of that trip.
The museum, the Bay of Bones, that is one settlement which dates from 12th century BC.
Our 4th Balkan country on this tour is Albania.
And we visit the capital of Albania, Tirana, the biggest city in the country.
From Tirana, we went out to the hilltop town of Kruja. We went up to the castle on top, and kind of reminded me of being in Tuscany.
Welcome to Discovery. This is our 6th Gate1 Discovery tour, and we have had nothing but good experience with them, so we don't even look at other tour companies anymore. They're smaller than the regular tours. At the end of the tour, you feel like you're a family, and you hate to say goodbye to them.
It is nice to be spoiled, and this tour spoiled us.
For the money that you're paying, it's very, very good value that you're receiving in return.
The hotels provided are always excellent. The meals were just outstanding, and several of them had entertainment.
Folk dancing, it's a reflection of the history of the people, and I love it. That's why I keep on traveling.
Going to the small church in Arbanasi and seeing the choir sing in the beautifully frescoed church was worth the trip in itself.
It just came across as a mystical experience.
When we were in Bucharest, we had a guest lecturer who spoke about what it was like to live under communism. She actually communicated the emotion of it.
It was really enjoyable to do wine tastings.
They paired every wine that we tasted with a certain food.
If you like wine tasting, you'll like this.
We even got to eat in one of the monasteries. Everything about the trip was something I haven't done before.
We had a great tour manager, Georgie.
He is a charming, handsome young man. He was a fantastic guide.
And then supplemented by that with the local guides, you get something you can't get by reading about it.
We would do this again in a heartbeat and look forward to our 7th Discovery Tour.
I warmly invite you to the Balkans, and from the bottom of my heart, I assure you that you will enjoy.
I would recommend to see these cathedrals and churches and hear the singing and see the mountains, because it's going to become more and more popular. And do it now.